Today, President Donald Trump signed an executive order to expand private school vouchers and school choice initiatives. The order prioritizes grant money for school choice. As our State Capitol Bureau Chief Vanessa Kelson reports, it comes as supporters celebrate school choice in Wisconsin.
Hundreds rallied at the Wisconsin State Capitol on Wednesday in support of school choice, which allows parents to pick alternatives to public schools for their children.
It's a fun school.
The Church Grayson family's 3 children all attend schools through Wisconsin's school choice program.
School choice has been such a blessing to our family.
Nicholas Kelly is the president of School Choice Wisconsin.
School choice is important to me because it's important to parents. It gives parents the opportunity to be able to choose the best education that they want for their child.
But not everyone agrees.
I think that the time and energy that our legislators should be spending is toward our public school students.
Peggy Wirtz-Olson, the president of the Wisconsin Education Association Council, is opposed to school choice. She says the program puts a strain on public school funding.
The web of private voucher systems that are siphoning money out of the public school system is the reason that taxpayers have seen increased referenda in their local school districts.
This rally comes on the same day as the National Assessment of Educational Progress, known as the nation's report card, released its latest findings, revealing nearly 70% of the country's 4th graders are not proficient in reading, below pre-pandemic levels in 2019. From the state capitol, Vanessa Kelson.
The nation's report card shows no significant change for average reading and math scores in Wisconsin over the past 2 years.